Hi guys, and welcome to my review of Attack on Titan Shingeki no Kyojin Season 2 Episode 1. It's been 4 years. I'm in appropriate clothes. I won't do this every time unless you really want it, but just for this episode I can wear this because I'm a nerd and a weeb and all of those trashy things. Disclaimer, I have read the manga, but I will not be spoiling as I have a feeling that at least 90% of the people watching this have not read the manga, so I won't spoil, but of course I'm also compromised because I can't really make what will happen in the next video or next episode predictions because I know what will happen, so I won't spoil that. So this video will be quite short and it'll probably just lead into discussions or fun things we can talk about in the comments because we all know that I really love interacting with you guys. So yeah, let's just get started and start talking about the episode because it's been 4 years, guys, and I feel like we've been waiting long enough. The first episode though, a lot happened. I'm really happy that they're not taking this slow, like they're really packing it in with the things that's happening, like, yes boy. Also, if you read the manga, I think the opening has very different significance than if you haven't read the manga, because it doesn't spoil anything if you know nothing, but it definitely gives that shout out to the manga readers, so I'll just say that. The song I'm not too sure about for the opening theme, but I like the opening just like as an opening. I thought it was really good. It did great with showing all the characters, kind of lighthearted but still very serious, and it has the blood, but it has the colorful and beautiful animation, and just, yeah, it was really good. And the episode itself was, it picks up right where we left off with the aftermath of what happened with Annie, and with the Titan inside the walls, or the wall, yeah, which creates the first mystery. We have the second mystery with, oh my god, Wall Rose has been breached without anyone knowing, and now we have to kind of figure out what's happening here. And we have the third mystery with the Beast Titan. You have to remind me whether or not he was actually introduced in the first season because I don't remember, but I do think he was introduced in one of the like OVAs or things that were like on the side, but I'm not too sure. This might be the first time he's animated, but I like his voice. I'm really happy about the voice and the way he speaks because I actually imagine it a bit different, but I think this works very well with his character. And just the mystery of him, the way that he talks to Mike about, oh, what's the weapon you have? Oh, that's really interesting and stuff like that. And with the, oh, I do believe we speak the same language. Why don't you talk back to me? When Mike is just super terrified. And it's so interesting to see that as well because he is like one of the top tier dudes, as they say. The only one who's better than him is Levi. So you're just like, yeah. And it's just such a great thing to have that be the first episode because it just immediately hits you with the tension and with all the feels, and you have all the characters being reintroduced but in like a calm way because of course you've watched the first season and you've been excited and you probably rewatched it and stuff like that. So it's just, I thought, oh my god, it hit me with so many feels because the thing is, for me this isn't the highlight of the season. Unfortunately for me, that is Boku no Hero Academia. But the first episode of Attack on Titan was definitely better than the first season of My Hero Academia or Boku no Hero Academia. Like, it really did well, and I think a lot of you guys will agree with me. Like, people are disappointed that this season is short, but as I told my friend, this will probably allow them to not have another 4-year gap. We'll probably then see another season in like 2 years instead of 4 years. So on that note, I'm not too disappointed, and also because I am a manga reader, I'm not like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next, because I actually have new content every month. I would really recommend picking up the manga after this, but enjoy having the anime because it's definitely much better in anime format than it is in the manga. The manga just gives me the satisfaction I need of having my monthly drug of Attack on Titan. But yeah. I'm a little uncertain about what to talk about because, again, I didn't want to spoil anything, but I'm just really excited for this because we haven't really gotten into anything yet. We're just setting up all of the conflicts and all the major things that I believe will happen in this season. I think it's important to pay attention to the characters that they are paying attention to. So I think it's important that we don't start off the season with focusing on Eren, Mikasa, and Armin, but we actually focus on the secondary main characters. So we have like Reiner and Berthold, Sasha, I was about to say Annie, but Connie, Krista, and Ymir. My favorite lesbian couple, Ymir and Krista, are just the cutest. I love them so much. They're just the best. And for manga readers, like, yes. I'm not gonna spoil anything. That's just a little hint. But yeah, I think this episode did really well in setting things up, and I think for all you anime onlys that are watching this, the first episode gives a lot of hints of what's gonna happen in this season, and it gives a lot of hints and foreshadowing to some of the major reveals that might happen in this season. I'm not too sure when different things happen, because I remember after watching the first season, I caught up to the manga quite quickly, so the timeline is a little blurred for me when we get the different reveals, but I believe that some of the oh my god what the fuck reveals that the fandom completely died over when they happen in the manga will happen in this season. Because at very least that was foreshadowed very heavily in the first episode. Again, you probably didn't pick up on it if you're an anime only, because it's like some things are just more they're more noticeable if you're a manga reader, because you know what you're looking for. And I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'd say pay attention to the scene where we just have the recruits still like just talking amongst each other. You know, the part where Sasha and Connie discussing their village and stuff like that. Pay attention to like that scene and the scenes like just around them and how people act there. You'll probably get some hints of what's gonna happen later in the story. As well as like, again, if you want to really analyze and try to figure out what's gonna happen without spoiling anything and just figuring it out for yourself, analyze the opening. The opening gives a lot of good hints. So yeah, but I'm generally just really happy that Attack on Titan is back. It really hit the feels a lot more than I expected, so yeah. I'm gonna stop talking now, because again, I feel like if I keep talking, I'll accidentally spoil anything, and I really don't want to do that. What I want these videos to be is basically just me fangirling a lot, like maybe opening up some discussions. I'm really interested in seeing what you guys think, especially anime onlys, like what do you think is gonna happen? Also, for the people who are watching this, I would really love to know, like, you could just say this in like one sentence, if you're an anime only or you read the manga, like you don't have to give me any other knowledge, I just want to know what kind of the percentage is, because that's really informative, because if it turns out that like 99% of you are manga readers, I might change the way I do the videos and talk with spoilers. I have a feeling that will be the case, but just like, I want to know that. And yeah, I think that might be it. Also, do you want the jacket to stay? Because I could wear it every time. It's not too much of a thing, but I did like take the liberty of wearing a white shirt also, so that might not be as pretty next time, but yeah. So yeah, I guess you can leave a like if you liked anything I had said. It wasn't really too informative, I did just fangirl a lot and give you a lot of hints if you're an anime only, so yeah. But leave in the comments below what you thought of the episode, if you're an anime only or a manga reader. Do you want the jacket to stay? Are you excited for the season? Like, all your thoughts, just give me them. And I guess you can subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, bye!